Greetings.
Greetings, Moon Mama.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Welcome here, Adina.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to have you.
Me too. I'm here.
I know. Thank you. So today is a Saturn day, and we just had a full moon in Taurus conjunct Uranus, and it came in on a Saturn hour.
Nice.
So really quickly, first of all, I'm the Moon Mama, and this is
Adina.
I'm so happy she's visiting. She's here from where are you from?
I'm from the DC area. So I live in Maryland, but the DC area.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So,
East Coast in the house.
Yeah, we love the East Coast. I spent a number of years there myself. So firstly, I want to say go register for the Make Love Not War event. We are going to be harnessing the energy of love and passion and pleasure on election night. This is a ritual to anchor in the possibilities and the power of who we truly are, really taking back the authority in our lives. And with that, today is a Saturn day. And Saturn is the planet that governs your own personal authority, how you create your life, how you structure your life. The time, the discipline, the energy you give towards your creations, you know, it's how you discipline yourself, how you use your time, karma, what you put in, you get back. So this is the energy of today. And Saturn is currently in Capricorn on its way to Aquarius, which I'm so excited about because that's going to give us a whole nother understanding of our identity. But Saturn and Capricorn, because Pluto is there and because Jupiter is there, it is asking us to bring our authority back to ourselves because Pluto is destroying all of the ways that we've sourced our power from outside of us. So we are in for meeting ourselves. That's really what it is. And today we had a full moon in Taurus, and it's what they call a blue moon, which means that we had a full moon at the beginning of the month, and then we have a full moon on the last day of the month. And so the energy of the month is anchored in these full moons. And also we've had all of these retrogrades. So there's a great deal of transformation. And because this full moon is Venus ruled, which is in Libra, Venus, the energies have been really turning our relationships over, right? Have you been experiencing that in your life?
I have. It's been great though. You know, I'm ready for the transformation.
That's good. Me too. Mine has been great too. So the reason I'm so happy to have Adina here is because Adina is a Taurus Rising. And so tell us about what you do and
Well, what do you want to know?
I want to know about your work as a dancer.
Okay.
And your relationship with it. And so let me just say that we have like 15 minutes here. That's our max time.
Okay.
So let's just be mindful of that and share with us.
Well, I am a belly dancer and a belly dancer of color, as you can see. I've been a dancer my whole entire life, and just being able to move and experience the world through my body is how I understand really time and space and like where I am in this whole cosmic environment. So that's how I deal with emotion, is I dance it out, you know, and so I move it that way. So I feel like that can be a very sensuous thing. It can be a very powerful thing. It can be a very, it's energizing for me. Afterwards, I feel like orgasmic, really, you know, that I'm high.
So tell me why belly dance?
Well, you know what? Why not belly dance? Okay. So I didn't, you know, come into the world as a belly dancer, but what I've come to learn is that belly dance is actually the oldest form of dance, more than 5,000 years old. And so all other dances are born out of that. You know, it was a dance done for women, by women, in nature. You know, we would just move with the water. We would dance for a tree. We would dance for each other. And that's where it was. It was that kind of thing. And so men would look and, you know, it wasn't about them, but they were mesmerized by it. And it was just what we did with each other, you know, mimicking how we bring children into the world, you know, even how we got children.
Right. I love that.
So it's just wonderful. For me, it felt, when I came to belly dancing, it felt freeing. You know, having studied ballet and tap and jazz, which could be very constricting, you know. Belly dance has technique, but it also allowed, and it was like a come as you are. Like you don't have to get ready for it. Come.
Right.
Yeah, and that was amazing.
That's really beautiful. Adina teaches me belly dance, and I'm so appreciative of it, because what I've discovered in it is how challenging it is. You know, being able to isolate various muscles and that oppositional energy, and it really brings me into my body like nothing else does. So I have been doing this practice with Adina so that I could get into my body, because so many of us live in our heads.
We do. We're unlocking our body and the power and the wisdom of that. You know, the world has locked us down, especially our root chakra. They're like, stop moving that.
Right.
You know, grandmama told us that when we came out. Why are you switching? You know? But belly dance says switch. You know, loosen up those hips. Let that kundalini flow.
Yes.
You know, so yes, it's a joy to dance with you.
It is such, and the thing that I see is how valuable it is to be connected to my body, and how much I have not been connected to my body.
We didn't know. We were just living that way. It's like living on half power, or living holding your breath.
Right.
Once you get it, it's like, oh my God, or living where you couldn't really see.
Right.
I remember when I first got glasses at 8, I was like, I didn't know I was missing all of that. Like literally, I was like, I couldn't see.
Right.
And it's like that.
Right. The one of the things that is beautiful about it is that it's almost like making love to myself.
I love that. Yes, it is.
Yes, right?
It is.
It's and it has nothing to do with anybody else. And I've been on this journey of like, you know, half committed celibacy is what I want to say. Just to like get myself back to myself, where I'm not looking outside of myself to source pleasure.
Explain half committed celibacy.
Well,
it sounds really cute.
You know, should I meet the most appropriate penis, I will end it in a second.
Then it's on.
But for now, in this moment, since there is not that here, I am celibate, but I am willing to ship that.
Okay.
But in the moment, I'm really learning how to make love to myself.
Nice.
And belly dance has been helping me do that.
Nice.
So tell me, because you're a Taurus rising, what are some of the things the rising sign is your identity, and the identity is, you know, like who you know yourself to be. So what are some of the things that are transforming for you around your sort of Taurian energy? Maybe that's about money and your sensuality. Are there things that are shifting for you under this full moon?
They are, and it's been shifting a while. Monique and I have been friends for a few years now, and so what I realized, like she asked me yesterday what was my favorite food, and I said pretty food, and she says, you're a Taurus rising, of course you like pretty food. Like I want it prepared with love and, you know, displayed nicely. That's orgasmic for me. Like, ooh. I want to take pictures. I want to remember it. I want to savor it. You know, we've been doing a course where we've been mindful in our eating and really breathing and slowing down and enjoying the food. And so those kinds of things of being in my body and appreciating the experience and, you know, what's happening and, you know, just embodying life. Yeah, that's how I feel. So money is transforming because I know it's energetic, and so since it's energetic, I can get out of the energetic of stuckness of it. And so I'm looking at how I can allow those resources to flow through me the way it should in this incarnation. So I'm really excited about my opening and my expansion and my awareness.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that I think it's really important for people to, focus on is, because this is a Saturn day and we're having the full moon came in on a Saturn hour. It's really looking at your relationship, your karmic relationship. So what have you been doing up till now that is actually creating where you are in your life? You know, what choices, what practices, what behaviors, what's your relationship with food? What's your relationship with sex? And just understanding that those behaviors got you to where you are, and then set a new intention. What are the things you're ready to let go of? What are the ways of being you're releasing? Because Saturn is in Capricorn, we're all doing a lot of releasing. We're releasing this idea that anyone has authority outside of us. So the real work is to come back home to yourself, to trust yourself, to honor your own process, to feel what you feel, to not deny your feelings.
That feels really good.
I know, right? That's the thing that I'm aware of. And one of the things that Adina being here with me this weekend, yesterday we were talking. Adina is funnier than this child is. She's not a child. She's a grown ass woman, but she is so funny. And I hadn't laughed. She
was choking, laughing. Like, you all right? Oh, you all right?
I couldn't breathe, but it's that, like, that's Taurus, like the senses, what feels good.
Yeah, we had a good girlfriend at the time.
So how do we come back to what really feels good?
Yeah.
So I encourage you all today to use this full moon energy to get into your experience of pleasure and what feels good. And if you don't have access to it, take responsibility for it. Don't blame anybody else. And then allow yourself to open up, because the universe will grant you whatever you desire and whatever you need if you're willing to let go of what no longer serves you.
Yes.
So Adina and I are about to do a belly dance class.
We're gonna dance.
We're gonna
dance.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for being here with me.
Thank you, Mama.
I'm really honored when you come.
I feel the love.
I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
So everyone, go follow Adina. What's your
It's Adina 1000. So @ Adina 1000, ADINA.
And she is on 1000, y'all.
Holla at me.
All right, peace and blessings, everyone.
Bye.
Talk to y'all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.